Well, hello everyone, it's Kari back again on the channel to share some brand new products from Miss Ink Stamps. And we're going to make a card with these today. This is a larger stamp set. It's a 6x8 set called Whodunnit, and it's got 4 main characters with some coordinating images like little dogs and a typewriter, notebook. And then this one here is called True Crime. It's got some really great caution tape, some footprints, handprints, a thumbprint, lots of really great sentiments that I think are going to make you smile. And today we're going to put this together and make one card. Now I'm going to start today with a background stamp that has previously been released, and this is called Magical Newspaper. It's like a newspaper background, and it's part of the Magical collection. So some of the words on here actually will not go with my card, but there's one headline that says prison escape that I think would be useful, and one that says pandemonium and those types of things. So I'm going to stamp this out with some really light gray ink, and this is going to help to create our scene and to create a really great background for our card. So I'm taking this to my MISTI, stamping it a couple of times to get a really nice impression, but it is a light gray. I didn't want this to be too busy or stand out too much on our card. So there we go. That's perfect just like that. And now we can get started on the rest of the elements from our new stamp sets. The True Crime set has, like I mentioned, a caution tape and a tape that says crime scene, do not cross. And so I thought it would be fun to stamp these in black on some yellow cardstock and then cut them out to use for our background. So I'm using my MISTI to stamp out the first row of those caution tapes. Then I'm going to move my paper down just a little bit so that I can stamp multiple on this same cardstock and then just trim them with my trimmer. Now please excuse my voice. I'm having a lot of allergic reactions to spring, you might say, here in Arizona. So I apologize for that. But I'm still enjoying making my cards here, and this is going to be perfect for our crime scene background. So I'll just finish stamping these out here, as many as I can fit on the yellow cardstock. There we go, that's going to be great. And now I'm just going to take my trimmer and trim those out. A couple of them I'm going to leave together so that I can put 2 down at a time, but most of them I'm going to cut one by one. And that way we can put them in whatever place we want them. Now that I've got all those cut out, let's just take a look and see how cool these are going to look. I think that's going to look great right about there. And I'm trying not to cover up that prison escape in the lower left side. You might be able to see it. And I'm also going to stamp out some of these little items from the True Crime and the Whodunnit stamp sets. So I've got my characters stamped out. I'm going to start coloring them off screen. But I've also got a little dog friend here for one of these investigators. And then I also stamped out a few of those little tags. I don't know what you call those. You like set them up at the crime scene, you know, they're numbered, little numbered tags. If you know what those are, leave me a comment below and let me know. So now I'm taking a gold marker and going around my black rectangle. I've cut it out from this Postage Seal and Shaker collection. It's the inside of the smallest postage die, which works perfectly for this card here. Now I put that gold marker around the edge to make it stand out from the background a little more, but I thought it needed something more. So we're going to take the new Spatter stencil and ink on some Distress Oxide in Antique Linen. That kind of has a goldish feeling to it, and I think it looks really cool in the background. Just adds a little more mystery to our card. That's what that's going to look like. Now I've already stamped out the sentiment, and the sentiment says, "It's a crime how old you are," which I thought was so perfect. We're going to just put it on the side here. of our black rectangle. So I'm gonna take a small bead of glue and attach that to the side and allow that to dry fully before I take the next step. So while that's drying, I'll go ahead and glue on our little crime scene tape, our caution tape, and do not cross, as well as those little triangles. Okay, I had to look it up. They are called evidence markers or evidence tents, so that you can mark where the evidence is at a crime scene. So those I'm putting, kind of sprinkling those around the card. And I wanted to make sure I put one next to the prison escape right there. A few others just sprinkled around the card. There we go. Now that's going to look great like that. So we can go ahead and glue down our characters. So our main image and then the little dog. It's like his sidekick right there. I love that. And I'll just turn this over and cut off the excess from those yellow strips. And yes, I did stamp the newspaper on the back here, but that one didn't turn out, so I restamped it. You know, that's why it's great. There's two sides to every paper cardstock. Now I'm taking some fun foam and I'm going to put this behind our main rectangle. This is going to pop it up and make it even more dramatic for this card. But before we do that, I wanted to ink around that sentiment. I felt like it needed a little bit of distressing, so I'm going to take some brown distress ink and go around the entire edge and just kind of ink it up a little bit, give it a little vintage feel. Just like that. That's going to look great. There we go. And you can tell I rounded the corners on my sentiment strip, and I thought that it needed one more thing, so I'm going to take one of the footprints, like a muddy footprint maybe, and I'm going to stamp it in brown on the background. And I thought, yes, that's exactly what it needed, one of those footprints. So there's lots of really fun evidence pieces that you could play around with for your cards. That's why I have loved so much playing with these new sets. Now, I should mention that these sets are available Saturday, March 28th. So if you're seeing this video right when it comes out, then they're available starting today. And I know they're going to be really popular. So go ahead and click those links in my description and it'll take you directly to the products and you can check them out. They're really fun to mix and match as well and make lots of different cards. So I'm going to go ahead and glue our panel down now to our card base, and it's a top folding card base just like our evidence markers. Yes, I did think that through and I thought that would be perfect. So there's our card. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We'll be back with lots more inspiration. And I will have more cards to share real soon with this new collection. I hope you enjoyed it just as much as I do. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.